Okay, it's Monday morning. I've been tearing apart the XL. Been debating whether I should keep this car or not, but I just decided no. I bought this for parts. That's all I want it for. And I'll be too overwhelmed. I mean, then I got to fix all rot, and I've already done all that stuff. So I'm just gonna take parts off of this and get it out of here and get the blue car back in. Economically, it doesn't make any sense. Just to have the badge XL. I can take all the trim off. I can put it on the other car. Anyway, that's where I'm at. So I left the heater on in here over the weekend just to dry it out. It surprised me how well it did. Car is dry. The floor is dry. That must be a leak. The whole inside is dry. So here's my plan. Of course, plans change. I want that piece right there for the back seat. I want the window guts. I want the window guts here. I want the mirror. I want the chrome. Even if I never use it, I want it. I mean, I might put these on, I might not. These, that. Anyway, wait, that's where I'm at right now. My front windshield's cracked. This front windshield's cracked. But I'm gonna practice taking out the trim on this car. Maybe this trim's better, maybe it's not. I'm gonna practice taking this dash out, because I gotta take my dash out. I'm probably gonna take the rear window out, same thing. Take this chrome off, again, practice. I might take a cut of this panel out right here, where I got that low spot on mine. Thinking about it. Cut it where it won't deform, like here and here. Just get a patch out of there. So that's my thinking right now. Again, at the time things change. Okay, I'm gonna take some videos here, but it's me just collecting information. So I'm at the front of the car. There's a square washer, a cam washer, a bolt, and there's a square washer on this side. And 2 bolts there. This rocker is better than the one I have. I might cut a section of this out. Okay, this side is different. There's a cam bolt right there. I think I'll keep that piece. I think I need that for a 390. Not sure. But here's the picture of it. How it goes together. Oh, this cable bolt's here. Mine wasn't connected. Okay, I'm talking to my camera. So I took the doors off. This is almost sacrilege to me, but I'm gonna cut this door. I'm just gonna cut it with a zip cut or grinder. I want all these parts with all the window parts stuck to the door. Again, I bought this car for a parts car. And the reason I'm doing this is I want to see all the pieces, how they bolt to the door. I'm taking the trim off. Yeah, this is the piece. I don't know if anybody sells this. Okay, I cut the whole window panel out. I'm gonna do the same on this side. And the reason is, now I got access to the whole mechanism. Here's in one of the videos I was trying to lower the window. Here's the adjustment. If you loosen this, then you get the window down low enough to get this out. So yeah, I'm stripping the whole car. Made a decision, and I'll tell you what, actually I feel better about it, because now I can't save it. It's gone. This is really gonna piss everybody off. Didn't have the key, but I wanted this lock mechanism, these little pieces in here. I cut that open, took out the trim, all the trim on the car that I wanted. Oh, pulled the bumper brackets off. Anyway, I got all this stuff. Pulled the doors off. Look at all this stuff. Got some more of these. Got the XL badges. I guess the paint's gone, or I don't know. That one's cracked or broken. Anyway, what I'm gonna do with all this stuff is I'm just gonna throw it in the trunk. All the stuff that I might, like, I don't really need these. I just wanted the bolts. So that's a good storage area for all the stuff I don't think I'm ever going to need, but you never know. So I guess the point is I'm trying to get to the point where I can get this car out of here. I think that's going to be tomorrow. This back glass is good. So anyway, if the person that watches this, that I bought the car from, I decided I can't have, I don't have the time or the space or to do two cars. I already got more work done to my other blue car, which is not an XL. But there's a dent here. You can see there's a big dent in here. The grill was shot, the bumper was shot. This has to be replaced. Like I probably said 10 other times. There's a whole bunch of rot over there. Somebody had took this dash apart. The whole wiring harness is missing. There's that rot there. That's not that bad, but anyway, that's what I'm doing. I just can't do two cars, and I really bought this for a parts car, so I'm taking the parts off. I don't know if I said that, but I'm probably going to cut a piece out of here. My panel is wavy in here, and I just don't want to bundle the heck out of it. So my plan is to cut up above this lip because it's got strength, and then maybe down in here somewhere. I think I need a piece about from here to here. But if you're building a car, I'm going to say this again. There's a couple ways to do it. Strip the whole car, everything. Fix all the metal work, fix all the rust, do all the body work, prime it, maybe paint it, and then put it all back together. Now, if I was to buy all these pieces that I just took off, it'd probably cost me, who knows? And shipping and trying to find it, and it's a nightmare. Got some wiring. Yeah, this is the pieces I really needed right here. I'm gonna see if they sell these. I don't think they do. So this is the back seat. It's completely soaked. It's weird. I mean, I can feel it. It's just moist. And the trim and the seats, this is what I really wanted. The seats, the console, everything else is just a bonus for me. And I'm not gonna throw this car away until the other car is all together, because you keep needing pieces. You don't think you're gonna, but you need them. So it's nice to have an area that you can store cars, which luckily I. So these I just heated up with the glue. I mean, heated up with heat and just wiggled them off. And if I want to stick them on the other car, here's the layout. Here's my finger for distance. It's about that far down. Okay, the license plate, at least the rear license plate, was held on by these kind of clips right here. It just went into that back bumper piece. This is the trunk lock I cut out. This is how it goes together. So you got to have this clip right here. That's not the right key. Here's a mirror I found laying inside. Here's all the fender brace bolts and cams. Here's the XL at the rear of the car. It looks like this piece here is held on with its screws. This piece of glass is broken. I'm not sure which side this is, but I think this used to be red and blue. In fact, maybe all the way around. Now this one I can see blue like that. Here's the piece that goes on the door right here. The weather stripping, I think it's upside down. Something like that. These are the, what you call this, back seat lights. That goes over this. These things here, they snap in. I took them out down here. So they snap in, and the trim snaps on. Something like that. Again, I'm doing this so I can remember. Here's the headliners. Actually, these are made damn well. They're still in good condition. They're just moldy, but there's no rips. You're probably gonna forget, but you put a bunch of stuff in the trunk, just oddball pieces. Yeah, that license plate clips went right here. License plate screws in from the other side. These are the side pillar, one there and one there. Gas tank, back chrome cover. I can't remember where this goes. I think this goes here. You take the stuff off, you forget real fast. This is the bottom piece that we were just talking about. The bottom. These black pieces, black chrome, came off the inside of the car around the window. They also go on, I believe, one of them holds on soft padding that goes on top of that. The one that is got the cones for the seat. This is the piece that goes above the driver steering wheel where the sun guard things go. So this is the top. I think this is the right passenger side towards the engine. This came off of here. It slips under that. I think the rest of these pieces here have to do with the headliner. Let's see, I know this bigger hole we had trouble getting the screw out. This is above the passenger seat over there. So there must be another one opposite. So that's the passenger. Driver. These two pieces, I stepped on the broom and it hit me in the back. I think those pieces went here. These are also these push-in type clips when you go to buy them. They look like this. They're just smaller. Maybe so when I got these off, I just popped them off with a screwdriver. We got the mirror that came on the driver's side with the hand remote, I guess you call it. Hand, not electric. These here are headliner bows, I think they call them. Just in case mine are broken, I took these out. This piece here, which is really weird, and I only have them for one door, is the piece that goes into that works the lights. The lights that are in the door, which are let's see, where am I? Which go to this wire right here, I believe. Let's see, I'm gonna pull that wire. Yeah, that's what those are. I think that's everything I got laying out here. Again, that wiring I took out of the trunk That's for the tail lights. It ran across here, behind there. Across here, there's some clips in here that it hangs on. It went up and around and in up into there. I think I had to cut it. So I'm sticking all this in the video. This is for me because it's impossible to remember all this. It's still fresh in my head. Again, when I wanted the rear seat, I think I talked about this. This is the chrome piece that goes around the seat, the rear seat. This piece. This is the piece that bolts to the top of the bench seat. I don't know what you call it. Right there. I also sprayed it with white paint so that you will remember where they go, because I don't know if these screw holes are in the stock Galaxie 500. I don't even know if all that is. It must be the same. There's a speaker hole. So those dome light things I was talking about, going that triangle shaped thing, that's where they were. There was no dome light in here. I've been noticing that this piece, I believe, only is on the fastback model. It's not on the sedan model, which kind of comes like, I don't know, it kind of comes like that. So if you're going to put an XL seat in, or a 500 seat, you got to have this piece. So what's unique to the XL rear seat that I've figured out so far? This goes with both seats, XL or regular. But that piece that I was showing earlier, that's unique. This is unique. These chrome pieces are unique. This piece is unique. I think that's the one. That piece must be bolted because, again, I talked about this, but this is just to be clear. Those pieces go along there, which I cut out. We'll get into that later, maybe if I remember. Yeah, I don't know what's in this hole on a regular car. Maybe it's got a plug. Maybe there's no plug. I don't know. I mean, on a car that doesn't have electrical coming into the door. That's what I'm trying to say. I think that covers all these pieces that I took off yesterday. It was a time-consuming job. It looks simple, but it wasn't. So this piece here, let's see. I think it's missing off the other door. Also, here's those two pieces that hold the door trim on. I haven't took those off yet. It's two on this side. This is the hinge side. Here's the hinges going. Here's the other side. If you know what you're talking about. I'm talking to myself here. So I still got to take those pieces off. Now, getting back to any viewers, the reason I'm probably said this 10 times, I can't remember. The reason I took this door off is I want to take the best parts of this car and the blue car, put it together, and that's it. And again, the reason I cut this open is because I had a lot of trouble putting this together. So this is how it goes together. So we're going to take the best window. This one looks a lot better. The other one's all pitted, but we'll get to that later. Right now I just have the pieces set aside. Again, we already talked about the console. Or I already talked about it to myself, the rear seats. Now this, again, this wasn't on the blue car, but this is the power brakes. So this piece right here, I'm going to take the rest of it off, I guess, just so I'll remember in case I need to know. That piece clips to here. So I need these brackets. That's where the master goes. Those bolts, these bolts, I don't know where they are. They're somewhere. So that's where I am right now. I think I'm going to take off the linkage here. You can't see it because I don't have the light on. Because that's what goes down to the shifting rod. I don't know that I need it, but I'm here. Look at that. This thing has got dirt everywhere. I'll just leave these pieces here. Again, I'm not going to throw the car, I'm not going to scrap the car until I'm done. I had another video where I put these on. On the ones I bought, there was a metal plate on here, but this is how they look stock. I do remember that piece there is the starter, I think that's the ground wire off the engine. It comes up through here. Oh, look, there is a metal plate here. Again, anybody that's going to rebuild a car, try, if you get a car, a basket case like was that Trans Am. I mean, there's hundreds of pieces missing. If you can get a car like this, if you can get a car, it doesn't matter if it runs, it doesn't matter if it's rusted, none of that matters. What matters is that as many pieces as possible are on the car. That way you can do like I'm doing. You're just saying, well, this goes there and that goes here. I also was short some lug nuts, so I left 2 on each wheel. I think I'll try to pop some of these off, just so I'll remember, because I gotta buy new ones. Let's see, those were bolt, I guess you can tell. The round holes was through bolts. So there's a round bolt, round bolt, round bolt, snap, round bolt, snap, 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 round bolt. So this is the one that's a bitch to get to. And you can see it now that the drawers, I don't know how they got that on there. But that's that last one that I was unable to get off. Took the hinges off. This bolt, this side trim, if you can get a wrench in right there, you can get this off. Here's the body shims, just in case I ever needed to know. That's how they did it. So today, today's Wednesday. Justin has been helping me. He was going to help me for 2 weeks. I got a watch like bing, 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 bing on my telephone near my bedside this morning at like 4 o'clock. A tree fell on his house. So he didn't show up today. He's cleaning up. Maybe he won't show up for a week. I don't know. He's got to take care of his house and his family. And I'm just getting old, and I can, you know, you gotta have to face it. I'm 70. I have trouble crawling around. I'll show you. It really hurts me now to bend. in these weird shapes. Like I showed a couple pictures of it. He's able, again, I remember when I was younger, I could bend it any direction. I was in construction. That's all we did is bend and climb, but not anymore. In the future, I don't know, again, I can't remember what I said. I'm gonna take this window out, then take this dash out. I just need to know things. Like I'm gonna have to get new weather stripping for the window, I think. I don't think these are, I think this weather stripping held up on the rear. I might take this window out and all the trim. I'm sure I said that. That's where I am. I'm gonna pop these off. I'm just gonna clean up today, put these, I'm putting this old stuff in the trunk. It's not cleaned. This chrome piece I'm gonna put up there. And any little special pieces, I just stick them in the baggies. And that piece I'm keeping down here because I need to put the back seat together in the blue car, fit it. Same with the console and the seats. Leaving those down here. Again, this is a long video, but if you're trying to piece the car together, you'll appreciate this information. These light pieces, if I use these, go right there. Again, I'm going to cut this loose, and that'll give me every piece that I need for information. Oh yeah, another thing, future me. What did you do with all these bolts for all this trim and all this stuff you've been taking off? You stuck it in here. This is the Vaporust. I got pieces. Those have been in there like 3 days. Those have been in there like 2 days. I just keep dropping all the parts in here, so they're just going to be in a big pile. Let's see, what do I got over here? What are these? I forgot what these were. I knew just a little while ago. These, don't remember, forgot already. They might have came, I don't know. By the way, these screws here, these big headed flat screws, go on that weather stripping I was talking about earlier. They go right, I think one goes right there, and the other one goes like right there. That's what these are. I'm not sure what those are. Oh, those short little screws, whatever you want to call them, go with these. These were screwed on. They were snapped in like that with a screw top and bottom. That's what those are. So I'm gonna put these. So I'm just gonna put everything. Again, I'm telling you because I'm gonna try to pull out in this video. Future Robert, we're gonna tape these pieces together in bundles, and we're gonna take them upstairs. But I'm gonna take one more picture of how I put it together in the package. Yeah, I just found this piece. That's how those big-headed washers go. So those will be in this package. You know, I'm gonna go around the car one more time. Again, this is for me in the future. How did all this trim hang on? This top piece, one hole's through here, one hole's through the bottom of the fender well. That was a through bolt. So that was a bolt, 2 bolts, two. This is the one clip. That if you can reach in there, you can get it. Through bolt. Again, I showed the picture, it's over there. Right there. I'm pointing. Clip, 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 clip. Bolt, clip, bolt. I think that's a bolt, 2 bolts, clip, bolt, bolt. Let's see. The trim is held on. I think there's 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3. This rear tail light. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. These are all through bolts. Get them from the inside. It's the same on this side. The door, we haven't took the trim off yet, but you open the door, there's 1 bolt here, 1 bolt here, and you get the other ones inside the door. These all have some kind of it's like putty on them, like plumber's putty. The tail lights, this headlight assembly, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5, 6 each side. These are held. This is held together here, here, here. These are held together up through there. I think that's it. Same with the back. Through bolt on the outside, and these 1, 2 are on the inside, and they slip into that piece. Like I was saying, these come off with, heat them up, they're glued in with a pin in the back. I think that's it. I got everything bagged. Again, this is the, all right on here, this is the door. I can't think what it's called down below for some reason right now, but that goes there for the trim for this piece. This is the trunk lock. These are the front and back fender to frame attachments. This is 390 badges. This is one of the rear window weather strips that I was talking about earlier. That's it. Again, anybody watching this, when I bought my Trans Am, it was kind of like this. It was just missing. I wish I would have had a video like this to look at. The way I figured it out is by going online, looking for cars for sale, looking in parts books, and it just took forever. Again, this is for me. You're missing one of these. I don't know what you did with it. This is the side trim. I don't know where it is. So I'm taped everything you got. So this is the inside trim. This is the side trim car. This is the rear at the trunk. This is the bottom piece. We're missing one of these. It's the rear trunk. Top of fender front. Top of fender front. These are the side pieces. I believe they go right here, both sides. And now you can carry everything upstairs easy. But where is this piece? I went upstairs. This is the other bottom. Can't think of what that piece is called. I found this piece, which I think I took out this car. I'm not sure what this is. Why does it? might be missing one of these. I don't know where that came from. I don't remember taking that off. But it was upstairs. It's weird though. It doesn't match anything. I'm trying to think where it would go. I don't know. It's a mystery. Maybe it's upstairs. Anyway, we're going to tape all these together. And that'll be it with the chrome. You know, I found this piece laying right here. I'm not sure where it is. I think this might go. At the end of the door. I'm not sure. I only have one of them. Anyway, it's going to tape that on here. Future me, I don't know what that is. Okay, more information. You just took all these off. These are going to go with this side. So this piece went right here. Through bolted through the window. The rest of these are all these clips. And the way you can tell where a clip goes, it's got a square hole, round or through bolts. I also found that piece of trim I was looking for. It's right at my head height. I couldn't see it. Well, this says, yeah, that's it. 500. Like I said, I don't know what this other one is. I'm not going to take it apart. Anyway, it goes with this pile here. I think there's a piece of chrome broken off right there. That, I think. So we're putting that together. And the last thing we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get this out of here. I mean, I could cut it open, but let's see if I can get it off. But remember, if you got the fender off, put this on first. Okay, that. I don't see any way to how to get that. I just don't. Without pulling the fender off. I'm not pulling the fender off. I'm not going to cut it open. Remember to get that on there. If you watch your video, you're probably going to forget what video this is. So that's it. Carry this chrome up and we're done. And then we'll, I gotta put those rods in there up there too. I mean, how do you clean these things? Okay, so on this side, we come up the stairs coming up the stairs on the left side. These are mostly all the pieces I took off the XL. That dash came out of the white car. Those grills came out of or one of them came out of the blue car. The other one I think I bought for $100 a long time ago. That piece right in front of it is out of the blue car. Then I got all kinds of other weird pieces that could have came out of any car. And over on the right side, oh, that's the one I took out of the blue car. So this is on the right side is all the blue car, except for that over there. That came out of the white car. So guys, if you buy a parts car, let's say you want to go out and build a car like I'm doing, and it's called a basket case. There might be 10 different cars all mixed together, like that one weird piece that I'm not sure where it goes right now of that different Galaxie 500. Take as many pictures as you can before you take anything apart. It's a hobby. It's just something to keep me busy. Oh, by the way, I think I read somewhere, or somebody told me, that in 1964, at least in Washington, they didn't issue plates. So you got a 63 plate for a 64. I'm just gonna stick this upstairs and I'm done. And by the way, this is the bottom of the door. Here's the drain holes. There's two there, two there, two there. Yeah, I cut these doors open just because I wanted to. I mean, I could have gutted out. I've done it before, but again, it's a parts car. This shows me everything. Wiring. This mess, key, door handle. Anyway, I just wanted to do it. This is why you wear a mask. Look at that. Okay, that's how much stuff came out of the doors. There's my foot, size 12. That's a lot of stuff. Just gonna keep on keeping on. That's all I can do today. Okay, it's Friday. Like I said, this is a scrap car, so I decided to cut this panel out. I might use it, I might not. But because it has this ridge here and this ridge here, I think it'll hold together. You can see that they glued it. They had it glued here, and they had it glued there. So if you cut one of these side panels off, watch out. But look at this gap in here. So it's really just glued right there. Right there. Anyway, I just put tape, cut it halfway, half-ass. I still think I'm gonna cut some pieces out of this rocker. I just might need them, I don't know. I took out this relay. I took out some clamps. I'm gonna take this whole brake master cylinder apart because I got part of it, but the rest of it's under the dash. Oh, I took the wiper motor. Let's see, what else did I get today? Yesterday I cut the doors open. Got these chrome off the doors. These are on the bottom of the doors where the panel slips in. I took the XL horn ring off. Again, I'm just taking whatever I want. So I think I'm down to now some rocker sections, little pieces. Take the trim, window trim, and all this trim off, and I think that's it. And then I got all this, like I was saying before, I got all these pieces that are just laying in here that I never know. You never know. You just never know. But you can see that's nice and straight. It's got a curve to it naturally. That's the way it's made. And then I cut it as close to this edge because that's where the strength is. Like I was saying, I was thinking I wanted to save this car, but it just economically and my age and everything, I just no. Just cut it up, taking what I want, and that's it. Oh, there's a retread on this tire, by the way. Pretty sure that's a retread. Yeah, I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. I think I'm probably gonna take this cowl off too to get to I think I might as well grab the wiper motor. I mean, I don't know what's working. Take as many pieces as you can. It's a pain in the ass, but if you need them, you got them. And then the other problem is if I don't take them off now and I take the car outside, then it's going to get wet. I'm going to have to roll it back in. Maybe I'll take these off too. Like I said, I don't think I need them, but it's only 2 screws. So it's Friday. So let's just look at this car one more time. Let me talk about prices here. These front quarter panels, they're all over the place. Like on Craigslist for like 75, $100. So they're not really worth anything. The hood, they sell hoods. Pretty cheap, same thing. The pieces that are in demand or the back are back here. They're always rotted out or smashed. So this one's dented and it's got that Bondo. And this one's been hit right here. This front quarter is no good. In fact, I have a car outside that has 2 of these. There's no rot up there, but it's pretty rusted down here. The condensation. Yeah, this piece is good. Anyway, you know what I'm getting at. The trunk was good until I cut the hole in it. Like I said, I need to get this car out of here. I need to get my other car back in. I'm just gonna park this outside. I guess I feel a little guilty cutting it up, but you can't let guilt get in the way of a plan. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong, but I feel like it a little bit. Oh yeah, and these cans have been, that can has been sitting in a vapor rest for at least 4 or 5 days. This one's probably a day less and a day less. So we'll find out if there's such a thing as it being in there too long. But I sure do like just taking nuts and bolts and dropping them in there. It makes it a heck of a lot more convenient. In closing, I just want to say one more thing. If you go back about a year, I got something in my eye really bad. And the dentist, not the dentist, but the eye doctor popped it and then it went bloodshot. It looked like my eye was gone. But if you're going to be cutting metal, protect yourself. And then when you're done, pieces of metal stick in your eyelashes and your hair. So make sure you shake it all out, blow it all out, and be really careful, like I'm doing right here. It ain't worth having a piece of metal in your eye over the weekend or at all. It sucks. Yeah, I just came out of my shop. I'm in Washington. It's 5:30. You know, in the afternoon, I guess you'd call it. There's the shop right here in front of me. I can't see it. Looking at the ground. I don't know. I'm curious. What can I see when I put this on the computer? There's this guy. So it's weird. It's really weird. House over there. Way over there. There's a truck. Trying to find the handle.